Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So today I'm talking about redness, that flushing of the skin, and what products you can resort to tone down on that rosiness. Now for me personally, I do have that natural rosy tone to my skin, especially my chin and my nose, but sometimes my skin can appear more red depending on the skincare products that I'm using or the season we're in. And generally in the winter, when the furnace is on, that heat is going, and the environment is dry, my skin can appear more rosy, and I think a lot of us experience this as well. So I have 4 products here that will help to tone down on that flushing of the skin, and these also help to hydrate and moisturize the skin as well. So let's get right into it, but don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell, and also don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up as well. Alright, so the first product that I'm going to be talking about is one that I use every single day, both in my morning and evening skincare routine. And I have said this before, and I'm going to say it again, this is one of the best face mists on the market from what I have used, and I could not imagine not having this in my daily skincare routine. This has really helped my redness, but it has also helped to protect my skin from everyday stressors from the environment. And this is by Niod, and this is the superoxide dismutase saccharide mist. And I've talked about this a lot. You guys know how much I love this. And there are so many amazing face mists on the market. I do have another one in this video that I'm going to be talking about, but I do like this one the most because I've been using this the longest. So I can assure you that this really helps to tone down on that rosiness. It really helps if you have irritated, inflamed skin. This will calm it right down. This is also a great hydrator, and this is also a great product to protect your skin from the environment, to help with those fine lines, to prevent them as well, because it's full of antioxidants. And if you haven't tried this before and you're looking for a product to replace your toner or your essence, I would say pick this up, but don't mistake this for a toner. You can actually use this hand in hand with your favorite toner or with your favorite essence. But I personally just use this. I don't have an essence, I don't have a toner. This is what I use after cleansing. And of course I spray it all over my face, my neck, my chest. Then I go in with my serums, moisturizer, and then of course sunscreen if it's in my morning skincare routine. But again, I use this every day, twice a day, and this has been on major repeat for several months. And so yes, I still have some rosiness to my skin naturally. I don't know if that's ever going to go away, but using products like this, and then of course the other 3 products that I'm sharing in this video, this will help to maintain that rosiness. It will help to tone it down, especially if you have days where it's more inflamed. And I think that is a great thing, something that really helps to tone down on that flushing of the skin. Now, I will mention as well, if you're someone that really doesn't have problems with your skin and you don't have a lot of rosiness to your skin or whatever, but let's say you start getting rosiness and you're using vitamin C, but you're also pairing it up with niacinamide, this pairing can actually cause flushing of the skin, especially if you're using a pure form of vitamin C, L-ascorbic acid. So if you've never had redness before and then all of a sudden you have redness, and those are the 2 types of products that you're using in your routine, especially in your morning, you may want to keep them separate and see if that improves your redness, because niacinamide and L-ascorbic acid, or sometimes even vitamin C derivatives, can cause flushing of the skin. A lot of people may not experience this, but I thought that I would mention that because it can. And I have experienced this before, depending on the types of vitamin C's that I'm using. So it's just something to think about, but this one is fabulous, and the Niod line is amazing. The next product is also a face mist. Now this one here is by SkinCeuticals, and this is their brand new Phytocorrective Essence Mist. So this is a new launch, so I haven't been using this as long as Niod. But from the times that I have used this, this is actually lovely, and this really does help to tone down on that flushing of the skin. Now this is great for all skin types, great for all year round, but this is going to be lovely for fall and winter because this is very hydrating. So this has 6% glycerin and 0.2% hyaluronic acid. So these are 2 humectants that are going to draw that moisture into the skin to keep it hydrated and plump all day as well as all night. This also has cucumber, rosemary, thyme. This has bulbous leaf. These ingredients help to calm any irritation, but this also helps to soothe the skin while toning down on that redness. And again, this really does. Now, the good thing with this is that you can apply this with your skincare products. So you can use this after your toner or after your essence, or you can just use this right after cleansing, but before your serums. You can use this on top of your sunscreen during the day, and you can also use this on top of your makeup. Now, the sprayer on this is nice. It mists out very finely, so you're not going to have water globs all over your face. Your face isn't going to feel super wet and saturated. This has a beautiful mist. So if you do want to use this during the day to help with that rosiness and just to keep the skin nice and hydrated, you don't have to worry about this ruining your makeup, because honestly, it's not going to. It won't leave water globs all over. Now with the NIOD mist, that one there, the sprayer does come out pretty heavy. So I do feel like a lot of product does come out where your skin does become pretty saturated within a couple of sprays. With this one, you do have to spray it a few times before you get that nice wet feeling to your skin. So, you know, they're quite different in terms of the sprayer, but the ingredients are also very different as well. This one doesn't have the antioxidants like NIOD, but they're both great options to look into. Now, this one does contain fragrance. It's very mild, but of course I want to make sure that I mention that in case you want to stay away from that. But other than that, this is truly beautiful. I really love this one as well. I have another product here by NIOD, and this is the modulating glucosides. I haven't talked about this in a very long time, but this is actually something that I like to use more during the winter months, especially when my skin is a little bit more irritated, it's a little bit more dry because of the drier temperatures that furnace is on. But this is also a lovely product to use with your retinol or with your tretinoin. Let's say you're just starting out with these active ingredients and you're experiencing a lot of irritation, redness, and dryness. This is actually lovely to pair up with your actives. And I was doing that quite a bit with my tretinoin. I actually don't have to resort to this as much now because my skin is becoming well accustomed to the 0.5% tretinoin that I'm using. And I really don't need to gravitate towards this as much. I will sometimes, but again, I use this more during the fall winter months. And I'm gonna say this again, and this isn't my words, this actually came from a viewer of mine that commented on a past video, and they said that they love this because this is like drinking a yogurt smoothie after eating a spicy meal. And when I read that, I thought that is so true, because if your skin is ever burning and it feels itchy and it just feels super inflamed, this really does calm everything down so quickly. It's also very moisturizing on the skin as well, and this calms down that flushing like almost immediately. So this is what it looks like. So it's very milky and you don't need a lot. A little bit goes a long way with this one. And I do like to apply this down my neck sometimes. Sometimes I will apply it on my chest. And so if you like serums, get this one. And you can use this every day. You can use this both morning and evening if you want to. And you could also pair this up with your vitamin C, especially if you're using one that irritates your skin. Use this after your vitamin C. Use this as one of your last serums in your skincare routine before your moisturizer, because again, it's milky, it's a thicker texture, so you want to apply thinnest to thickest. If you're using glycolic acid or any type of direct acid to exfoliate your skin and you find that these types of actives irritate your skin, use this after you've used your direct acid. And I'm telling you right now, this is going to be your best friend. This is great to have on hand as a just in case, and this is fabulous. And the fourth product is by Ren Skincare, and this is the Evercalm Ultra Comforting Rescue Mask. I recently talked about this in my July-August favorites video. If you would like to see that video, I will leave it below for you as well as up here. I also chatted about another Ren Skincare product as well. And this one is lovely for those that have the redness, that have irritation and sensitivities, dry skin as well. This really isn't suited for those that have oily skin or normal skin, or you don't have any of these skin issues, then of course this really wouldn't be beneficial for you. But if you do experience a lot of that discomfort and that flushing of the skin, this really does work. And I'm going to insert a picture right here of what my skin looks like before and what my skin looks like 30 minutes after I have used this. And as you can see, yes, I still have that rosy tone to my skin, but my nose and my chin doesn't look as red. That has toned down quite a bit. So I'm very pleased every time I use this. And honestly, you can use this 2 to 3 times per week. You can use this as often as you'd like. I actually like to leave this on for half an hour. Sometimes I like to leave it on longer. It just depends on what I feel like. But this really is a lovely mask. And I do like to use this more so in my evening skincare routine. But if you ever wake up and you're red and you're irritated and you would like to tone that down before you apply your makeup, or if you have somewhere special to go, apply a thick layer or a thin layer, whatever you want, all over your face, and then you wipe it off when you're done. You don't want to rinse your face off. You just want to grab a warm washcloth, something gentle to wipe off that mask. And then of course you can go in with your skincare products afterwards. So this has arnica. So this is going to calm that redness to help soothe the skin as well. This also has white shiitake mushroom, and this also has beta-glucan. And beta-glucan is very similar to ceramides. I have talked about this before, but I do feel like beta-glucan does work a little bit better in my opinion in strengthening the skin barrier, repairing it, and it also helps with moisture loss as well. It helps to prevent that transepidermal water loss. Very similar to ceramides, but again, beta-glucan just works a little bit better from my experience anyways. So this is what it looks like, and there is a nice spa-like scent to it. It's nothing crazy. It's very, very subtle, but again, this is great for those that have sensitive skin. And I've had a few of you reach out to me and actually say that you have tried this before and that you have had a lot of success with it as well in terms of calming down that flushing. So it's nice to know that you guys love it as well, because I love when I recommend things to you guys, you go and pick it up, you tell me you like it, but then I also love when I recommend things and you guys have already tried it, and so you're assuring me that yes, that absolutely does work, and that always makes me feel good because, you know, products work different on everyone, so it's nice to know that products are also working for other people as well. And I should also mention that I have a discount code for you guys, so if you are interested in picking this up or anything else from Ren, then you can get 20% off with using my code MISSASH, and that applies to anything on their website. So again, I will leave all of the products that I talked about in today's video below for you for your reference. Thank you so much for watching. I always do appreciate it. And let me know if you've ever tried these products before. Do you have success with them? And what other products do you like to use to tone down on that flushing of the skin? I would love to know what you're using. So let's get a conversation going in the comments section. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Take care, and I will see you guys then. Bye, guys.